everybody, welcome. My name is Shane.
And I'm Holly.
Today we have a dialogue, a conversation about buying a refrigerator. And the vocabulary words are efficient.
Efficient.
Betty is known to be an efficient worker.
Tax.
Tax.
The government is planning to raise taxes.
Oh no, not again. Measurement.
Measurement.
Scott took some measurements to see if the table would fit in his car.
Delivery.
Delivery.
The restaurant offers free delivery on orders over 200 NT.
Okay, so in Taiwan, have you bought any appliances like a refrigerator or a washing machine?
I've actually never had to because I live in a small box.
Oh no, you live in a box?
Not like an actual one, but like a lot of people live in small houses. But I know you have a refrigerator, right? It's a big one.
I do have a big refrigerator, and I've had to buy a lot of appliances in Taiwan. I'm the kind of person that I don't care so much about it being very fancy or energy efficiency. I just want a low price. I want a good deal.
But also the downside is if you only care about the cheap price, maybe you're spending more on the power bill, right?
Right. Or if it's low quality, then it's not going to last as long.
Yeah, you're going to have to fix it up all the time.
It's true. So I don't only look at the price tag, of course, but I try to just get the best deal whenever I can. Okay, let's learn more about buying a refrigerator or buying appliances.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
In an appliance store, Lucy is checking out a refrigerator. A clerk comes up to her.
Hi, I'm looking for a new fridge. What can you tell me about this one?
This is a French door bottom freezer model refrigerator. It takes up less space than a top freezer fridge and has more options for organization.
But with the freezer on the bottom, I'll be bending down a lot to organize my freezer items.
That's certainly something to think about with this style of fridge. Another negative is that this model is a bit pricier than some of the others, as you can see.
Oh my.
However, since this is an energy efficient refrigerator, you will save money in the long run. And you can receive a tax refund, which knocks the price down by 2,000 NT dollars.
Today's lesson is called Live Talk. Buying a refrigerator. It could be more fun, but you know what, everybody? Buying a refrigerator is important. You need one.
Definitely.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Mike. Yeah, refrigerators may not be the coolest, sexiest, most interesting thing you ever buy in your life, but try to have milk fresh without a refrigerator. Try to keep your apples from going bad quickly without a refrigerator. A refrigerator, an icebox, or a fridge, as most of us say, is a very large machine and appliance that everyone has in their kitchen. It keeps our food cold and our ice cream colder.
There you go.
Yep.
By the way, your ice cream would probably go in the freezer. Yeah, usually a refrigerator comes in two parts. On the very top or the very bottom, the smaller compartment is going to be the freezer. That will keep things in a deep freeze. It will even turn things into ice. Whereas the refrigerator, that's where you put your milk and your eggs. It will keep things cool and cold, but won't necessarily allow them to freeze.
Sure, but we call the whole machine,
the whole thing
with both
together
parts,
is a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Anyways, part one of our lesson is called Knowing Customer Needs. Now we've got Lucy and we've got a clerk. And in an appliance store, Lucy is checking out a refrigerator, so a clerk comes up to her.
All right, so knowing customer needs, this gives us the idea that maybe we're going to be looking at this from the clerk's point of view. If you're trying to sell something to a customer, to someone who's looking to buy something, it's good as a salesperson to know what they're looking for. What kind of thing do they want and what things do they need it to do for them? So anyway, Lucy begins by saying, hi, I'm looking for a new fridge. What can you tell me about this one? So we can imagine she's standing in front of a fridge. She has a basic idea of the price and whatnot, but she's looking for more details, more information.
And the clerk says, oh, this is a French door bottom freezer model refrigerator. Wow, how fancy. A French door
Maybe it has those
refrigerator.
double doors.
Like a set of French doors. Now there's more. It says it takes up less space than a top freezer fridge and has more options for organization. And like I said before, with a refrigerator, your freezer can either come on top or on the bottom, or in some situations you might have two doors side by side and maybe your freezer is on one side of the refrigerator. And I guess that's what goes on with a French door refrigerator. This sounds very fancy to me. How cool, how new. I had no idea that refrigerators could be so fancy.
Refrigerator technology is mind-blowing
Amazing.
these days. Yeah, but as you said, the normal refrigerator has that freezer part where your ice cream and ice, that's usually at the top. It's quite a bit smaller. And then the lower part, that's where you put your milk and eggs and vegetables. So having it being switched around with this fridge, the one the clerk is showing her with the freezer at the bottom, this is making Lucy think, well, that's weird, and is that exactly what I want? So she says, but with the freezer on the bottom, I'll be bending down a lot to organize my freezer items.
The clerk hears her out and then says, that's certainly something to think about with this style of fridge. Then the clerk also says this, another negative, another drawback, another con, another bad thing about this particular model is that this model is a bit pricier than some of the others, as you can see, i.e. it's more expensive. And Lucy does not like the sounds of this. She says, oh my.
Yeah, so the freezer's kind of difficult to use and it's more expensive. When she says, oh my, that's kind of like, wow, but not in a really good way. I'm like, oh, that's kind of bad news. However, the clerk continues, so he's kind of told her some of the bad things about it, but then he continues. However, since this is an energy-efficient refrigerator, you will save money in the long run. And you can receive a tax refund, which knocks the price down by 2,000 NT. So this kind of balances out the bad news by saying this refrigerator works really well. It'll save you money on electricity and power. And because it is good on saving electricity, you'll even get some money back from the government. We'll find out more about that, but first let's talk about this word efficient. It's energy efficient.
That means it does its job. It does its job well without wasting anything, okay? If something is energy efficient, it uses energy well. It doesn't waste energy. It puts everything to good use. For example, Betty is known to be an efficient worker. She gets the job done and she doesn't waste time or office supplies or anything else. She is very efficient.
There you go. So that's a good thing. Of course, a lot of things that we look for today are energy efficient, from our cars to our computers to all sorts of stuff. And to get people to buy things that are more energy efficient, like electric scooters, the government will often give out a tax refund. Now, what is tax? This is a noun, but tax is not something that we can kind of touch and see. It's money that we pay to the government, all right? If you live in the country, or even if you're visiting a country on certain things, you'll have to pay a little bit more money, and this money goes to the government, and with the tax money that they collect through people buying things or taking money from you, from the money that you get from your job. All of this stuff is tax money, and the government uses that to pay for the things we need, to pay, soldiers to be in the army, to build new schools, to pay teachers, to keep the roads in nice repair, and to, keep them free of snow or whatever. Anything the government does, from hospitals to the military to education to, keeping the country running properly, a lot of that is paid for by tax money. Money that people pay to the government so the government can do its work. For example, the government is planning to raise taxes. Ooh, people don't like to hear that news.
Nobody likes that.
Taxes, yeah.
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次对话主题是买冰箱 ，Buying a refrigerator。好 ，Lucy 现在在电器行里面，我们用 appliance store 就可以用来表达家电行、电器行。那么 Lucy 她是要找一台新的冰箱，于是就请店员帮她介绍一下。店员说 Lucy 指的那一台是法式对开冷冻室在下层的冰箱，跟一般冷冻室在上层的冰箱比起来呢，这种冰箱是比较不占空间的，而且在整理上有更多选择。好，补充单字 option 在这边当名词来表达选择或是选择权。话说回来，法式对开听起来好高级哦。刚刚 Mike 老师说，现在冰箱有很多令人惊奇的新科技，老师就用到这个 mind-blowing 这个形容词。mind-blowing 表示令人惊奇的、令人陶醉的，或是震撼人心的。好 ，Lucy 听了店员的介绍，她觉得冷冻室在下层好像很麻烦，这样不就得常常弯腰啊、蹲下来整理冷冻库的东西吗？店员说，这确实是一个考虑的点，而且这款冰箱还有一个缺点是它比较贵。不过呢，因为它是节能冰箱，以长远来看是可以省钱的，而且它可以退税，价格会再少2000元。好，先来看两个单字 ，efficient 它是形容词，形容有效率的、效能高的。Energy efficient 就是形容节能的。再来看 tax 这个名词表示税款 ，tax refund 就表示退税。好，其中这个 refund 它有退款的意思。那刚刚说到有一个缺点是比较贵，这边文中用到 pricier。好 ，pricey 是形容昂贵的，那 pricier 是它的比较级，表示比较昂贵的。赵老师刚刚还有用到两个单字来表达缺点，一个是用 drawback。drawback 表示缺点、短处或是不利条件。老师还有用到 con 表示缺点或是反对的论点。另外文中还有用 in the long run 来表达长期来看，从长远来看。至于 knock down 好像是撞倒，对不对？不过它在课文里面是降价的意思。接回课文中。
Lucy and the clerk are discussing the payment method for the refrigerator.
Just to confirm everything, you're going with the energy efficient model and will be making monthly credit card payments.
That's right.
I have to let you know that though we can deliver it free of charge, setting it up will cost $300 NT. Also, please double check all measurements, including entrances.
No problem. My husband measured everything and said it was fine, so if anything goes wrong, it's his fault.
Fair enough. And are you free this week to receive the delivery?
How's Friday?
Friday the 22nd in the afternoon? Okay, we're all set. I'll just need your credit card.
Okay, let's get back into things. We still have Lucy and the clerk, okay? Part 2 of our lesson is called Paying for the Refrigerator. So, apparently the clerk has done a good job here. He has convinced Lucy to buy a refrigerator, and now Lucy has to pay for the thing. Yeah, Lucy and the clerk are discussing the payment method for the refrigerator. Is she going to pay cash? Is she going to use a credit card? What is she going to do?
All right, well, the clerk asks, just to confirm everything, you're going with the energy efficient model and will be making monthly credit card payments. So, it seems Lucy's decided on the fridge she wants to buy, and now they're talking about how she will pay for it. So the clerk is just checking to make sure that he understands everything and his information is correct. She will be buying that fridge, the one we learned about in the first part, the energy efficient model, and she won't be paying for it all right now. She doesn't have the money, or maybe she just doesn't want to spend so much right now, so she'll be making monthly credit card payments, paying it off a little bit at a time each month over the next year or two.
There you go. The clerk says, just to confirm everything, you're going with the energy efficient model and will be making monthly credit card payments. And Lucy says, that's right. Everything you said is right. Then the clerk continues. The clerk says, I have to let you know that though we can deliver it free of charge, setting it up will cost $300 NT. Also, please double check all measurements, including entrances. Anyways, a measurement is an act, or the act, I should say, of measuring something. When you measure something to see how long it is, how tall it is, how wide it is, you are making a measurement. You write it down. Yes, here are my measurements. I'm 6 foot 3 inches tall, for instance. That would be a measurement of my height. By the way, the word measurement is a noun. For example, Scott took some measurements to see if the table would fit in his car.
Oh, okay. How long it is, how wide it is,
and how big is my trunk? Will it fit inside?
There you go. You don't want to get that great new fridge and realize you can't get it through the front door of your house.
To leave it in the hallway or something.
Or just move to a new house. It would be a lot of trouble.
That's not efficient.
There you go. So yes, definitely, if you're getting something big like a fridge or a new bed or something like piano delivered, do make sure it can actually fit inside your home. So she says, no problem. My husband measured everything and said it was fine. So if anything goes wrong, it's his fault. That's kind of her little joke. My husband told me it'll be fine, so if something happens, blame him. It wasn't me. So.
Anyways, the clerk says, fair enough. And are you free this week to receive the delivery? Yes, we don't want to show up at your house with your fridge and not have you there. We need you to be at home. So, are you free to receive the delivery?
Right, and delivery, this noun, is basically the noun form of the verb to deliver. To deliver is to bring something from A to B. The mail carrier will deliver your mail to your home. If you call for a pizza in many places, they will deliver the pizza. And that action, that act, or that service, in this case, is called delivery. So you have free delivery or a delivery charge, a delivery fee, something like that. Just bringing something from one place to another place as a service generally. For example, the restaurant offers free delivery on orders over 200 NT dollars. So spend more than 200 NT, we'll bring it to your house for free.
Now Lucy says, when will I be home? How's Friday? How does that sound? And clerk says, or I should say the clerk says, Friday the 22nd in the afternoon. Is that the date? Can we confirm that? And Lucy nods. Yes, that'll work. Then the clerk says, okay then, we're all set. I'll just need your credit card. Yes, Lucy, you're going to have to pay, so please hand over your credit card. All right, everyone, that's it. We are done with our lesson, but don't go away. More fun is coming up.
在对话的第二部分 ，Lucy 要付钱买冰箱了，那店员就要跟她确认她选的型号跟付款方式。Lucy 选的是节能型号，那她要用信用卡每个月分期付款。这边有一个补充单字 monthly 就是形容每个月一次的，每月的。好，那店员提醒 Lucy 说，虽然是免运费，可是还是会收安装费，新台币300元。他也请 Lucy 再次确认所有测量结果，包含入口大门，否则冰箱进不了门就搞笑了吧。好，那么 Lucy 就告诉店员说，她老公都量好了，要是有什么地方出错，那就是她老公的错。好，然后接着他们就确认好送货日期。Lucy 店员就向 Lucy 拿信用卡准备付钱了。我们最后来看2个单字 ，measure。measure 是动词，表示测量、衡量。那文中是用到它的名词 measurement 表示测量、测量结果或是尺寸。好，再来看动词 deliver 表示递送、运送。那么文中的 delivery 是它的名词，表示递送的东西或是表达递送。好，以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍2个片语，第一个是 take up， 第二个是 come up。我们先来学片语动词 take up 的不同意思。第一种表达占用，后面接的受词通常是时间、空间等等。那我们就来看2个例句。The new bed takes up half of the room。那张新的床占用了房间一半的空间。I won't take up too much of your time。我不会占用你太多时间的，帮忙填个问卷嘛，不会花很多时间，拜托，1分钟就好了，装可爱有用吗？好，再来看第二个意思呢，是表达开始从事或是养成，像是开始从事某种兴趣啊、活动、工作等等，或是养成某种习惯。那么后面是要接名词或动名词，例如He took up photography as a hobby when he was 17. 他17岁的时候开始把摄影当作嗜好。第三个意思是表达继续、接续上次停止的地方。例如 That's it for today. We'll take up the discussion tomorrow. 今天就先到这里结束吧，我们明天再继续讨论。好，最后我们来学片语动词 come up 的不同意思。第一个是指接近、走近，那么后面可以接 to somebody or something。例如 He came up to me, introduced himself, and handed me his business card。他走靠近我，自我介绍，并且递了一张名片。好，第二个意思是表达接近、即将发生，像是 The election is coming up， 选举快到了，大家很紧张吗？好，再来看第三个意思是升起，像是太阳升起、月亮升起之类的。例如 She usually wakes up before the sun comes up。 她通常在太阳升起之前就醒来了。好，那么第四个呢，是表达突然发生、突然出现。例如 Something's come up, I've got to go now。 有事情突然发生，我必须现在离开。好，我现在要离开了，拜拜。
生活难免不愉快，5句教你用英文发泄你的不满。
Hi everybody， 欢迎来到就爱讲英文。我是 Holly，
我是 Steven。那今天的主题呢？那我们在平常的生活上，我们可能会碰到一些会让我们不愉快的事情。那今天的英文呢，有5句可以教你用英文发泄你的不满。好，第一个呢是，如果今天你一直被欺负的话，你可以说这一句。这一句是
I am picked on all the time。
好 ，pick on someone， 你看这个是 picked， 它是被 picked on。如果你是 pick on someone， 不是这样子哦，不是这样子去捡它哦。pick on someone 呢，就是你在找这个人麻烦。OK， 我们英文为什么会这样讲呢？因为以前我们说 single someone out， 就是把这个人指出来，然后嘲笑他。
就是针对他做一些不好的事情。
没错，所以如果今天你是常被人家找到麻烦的一个人呢，你就是 I am picked on all the time。OK， 老师都是会发生这个事情，那是你一直被人家欺负。那如果是你要说别人你要这样子欺负我的时候，你说 People pick on me all the time。那这个2个都可以。Alright, the second one is
I tried to be thoughtful, but he calls it manipulative.
OK， 我们一字一字来解释一下。Thoughtful 呢是一个形容词，它就是关心的一个人，你会去关心人家。
体贴。
体贴，不是你很有想法，不是这样子哦，是 thoughtful， 是 I'm very thoughtful of her， 我会去很体贴她，我会去为她去着想。OK，but he calls it， 他会把它称为是manipulative 这个形容词。manipulative 的一个人呢，是一个心机很重的人。
很喜 欢控制狂。
没错 ，OK。好，第三个呢是
He is wrong, dead wrong.
OK， 什么是 he is wrong？ 我们大家知道就是他错了，他错了。那 dead wrong 呢？把这个东西加进去，这个 dead 这个形容词就意思是 very wrong，他已经错到不能再错了，非常非常无敌
大错特错。
没错，就是 dead wrong。后面的形容词也可以改变，比如说 he's dead right， 对，所以就是 dead 就是 very 的意思，非常好。第四个是
He almost chewed me out. I cannot seem to please him.
对，什么是 chewed me out？ 是真的这个人把你放在嘴里面，然后把你嚼，然后把你吐出来吗？不是 ，chew 就是嚼这个动词，所以 chew someone out 呢就很像你把一个人骂了一大顿，对，You don't have to chew me out。画面很像那个人在咬你，没有，就是骂你一顿，就是 chew you out。OK，I cannot seem to please him 啊，我似乎很像没有办法让他很开心。Please someone 是让一个人开心，
取悦他人，
取悦他。好，第五个是
His response to me was rude and insensitive.
好 ，response 呢就是他的回应，然后他的回应对我是非常的粗鲁 ，rude。那 rude 呢也可以是不礼貌，比如说今天在捷运上，然后 Holly 这样子打到我，我就说 rude， 没有礼貌。
You're rude.
OK， 那 rude 除了粗鲁跟没有礼貌，接下来的 insensitive， 大家有听过 sensitive 吗？
太敏感，
就是敏感。那敏感的相反呢，就是 insensitive， 就是非常不敏感，就是你会讲一些东西让人家很容易得罪，就是你是一个 insensitive 的一个人，
一点都没有人情味。
不太好。好，那我们现在知道怎么用英文去发泄了。Let's go into
Live action. You look like you could use a drink. What's up?
People pick on me all the time. I did some research for my supervisor, but he almost chewed me out. I cannot seem to please him.
Maybe you just need more time to know what he really wants?
Sometimes I try to be thoughtful, but he calls it manipulative.
It can be really frustrating.
And the colleague who sits next to me, his response is always rude and insensitive.
He is going too far.
Yep. And if he thinks I'm such a pushover, then he is wrong. Dead wrong.
Yeah, you should.
D.E. I am picked on all the time. People pick on me all the time.
第二 I try to be thoughtful, but he calls it manipulative.
第三 He is wrong. Dead wrong.
第四 He almost chewed me out. I cannot seem to please him.
第五 His response to me was rude and insensitive.